Kris, Isaac, it's a pleasure to be speaking with you both. But the first question I have is, Isaac, am I allowed to call you Big Ike? Because it says on IMDb that friends call you Big Ike.
Hey, you know what, man? That is a great question. And yes, man, please yes, call me Big Ike, man. Let's go.
Kris, do you call him Big Ike?
I do not. I will not.
Well, an interesting thing is that Isaac / Big Ike comes from the NFL. Kris, you were on Ballers. Hey, you have that football connection there. Had you known each other a couple of years ago, maybe the Ballers character would have been a little bit different. But did you actually know one another before being cast in the show? I'll throw that to Kris first.
Yeah, we did. We weren't as close as we were now, but we have friends that are friends of each other. So we knew each other, and I would see him out. I would see him out in LA at different events, and we'd always say, "What's up?" And it's crazy. I remember sending the creator of our show, there was a picture that me and Isaac had taken with one of our other friends about 3 or 4 years prior, with no knowledge of PowerBook 4 Force wasn't even a thing that was thought about yet. And we took a picture together, and then we find out that we're playing brothers. And I always revert back to that picture like, man, what if we knew then, if we knew now?
There you go. Big Ike / Isaac. How much of Diamond is there in you?
Oh, man, yeah. I think when you look at that, man, I think, yes. I internalized Diamond, and Diamond internalized me. I think there's a lot. I think it's because it's kind of like in a way where, I feel like I've been told I have a strong presence when I come in a room. And, stature, yes, that may speak for some part of it, but I think it's also in just a place of that I am in a place where, I like to try to meditate. I try to do things. I try to, do things, self-help books. I read those. And it's like I'm always trying to grow as a person and be in touch with who I am, as emotionally intelligent as I possibly can be. And I think a lot of those things favor, but it's also another side. It's like, it's a side. It's like, the football side is a side that is also a competitive side, but it's also kind of a dark side to Diamond as well, too, that he can tap into, that he tries to suppress. So he doesn't pull that out, because when he does pull it out, it's a lot of hell that breaks loose. And I think even with me and in this world, it's like I can't walk around angry because it just takes too much energy. But there's sides of me, I just learned how to control it. So it's just more of things I have in the toolbox. That's all.
Well said. Kris, same question at you for Jannard. Is there Jannard in you?
Yes, there's definitely some Jannard in me. I don't think I'm as wild as Jannard, and I also don't think that I don't have a brother. So Jannard gives me that, the brother that I've always longed for, so he gives me that. But there's so much of Kris and Jannard. I think the way that they're able to be more than just one thing, not too far on one side of the spectrum, to be multifaceted, you know what I'm saying? To have those street smarts, but to also be able to write it down into into book smarts, and to articulate himself in such a way that he can go to the boardroom and have a meeting and then still meet you on the corner with the biggest drug lord in the block and not miss a beat doing either. And I think there's pieces of me that are able to do that as well. I know my mom always told me, be able to have a conversation with the president and a conversation with the guy on the street.
Yes.
You got to be able to do both.
Right.
And you both clearly can do that. So thank you for your time, and looking forward to everything to come from both of you.
Indeed. Thank you.
Thanks, guys.
All right, Big Darren. Take care, brother.
All right, Big D.
Paltrocast.